You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. I am no golden god. I am simply a man who wishes to use his power for good.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh good, the perfect human's here to make me feel inadequate.
You were already doing that before I arrived.
Ouch, got me.
Perhaps a good fight will improve your self-image.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
I have found more lost souls.
One of these days, you need to sit down with Rock and exchange ideas.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks!
Some assistance, please.
Thanks so much. A nice deep freeze. Better stop that vehicle!
The cosmos heals you. You are safe now, my friend. Quantum magic.
They figured halfway! Stop them!
Can't lose you, Genie. Here come our next victim.
I have risen.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Quantum magic.
I need a medic. Nobody controls me.
You are not alone.
That's the boost I
They
need.
hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
Born again! The shield.
The cosmos heals you.
I am Phoenix!
Second chance is over.
That's all it took? Really?
Quantum magic.
We are undefeatable! Thanks so much.
Damn it, never!
I am born anew.
Together to victory!
Better stop that vehicle!
The Tokyo I remember. You should check this out.
But it's amazing.
Quantum magic. Some assistance, please. I feel better already. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Stronger together.
Hi, that feels good.
Our foes have arrived. Coming through. Quantum magic.
I like the cold. Really didn't like it.
I am born anew.
It's the grand finale!
Quantum magic. You are safe now.
A nice deep
Born again! You're so
Be reckless now.
needed a little boost. You made me do this.
They're coming from all sides.
Second chance is over.
We are undefeatable!
My cosmic might returns. Healing power. Gambit never falls!
For the boost.
There's still a chance to stop them!
I require some aid. This is our attack point. Quantum magic.
Hi, Berserker!
I like the cold.
You are safe now, my friend. Our foes have arrived.
This is where we need to
Behind us. Healing power.
Thanks so much.
Together to victory! Fight back!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Destiny awaits. Cosmic might returns.
Better stop that vehicle!
Healing power.
I was worried. Okay, admit it. Healing.
That's the boost I needed. The cosmos heals you. Healing power.
Grand finale! I'm hurt.
Spider Sling.
Born again! Cosmic might returns. Quantum magic. Berserker! Rage! Needed a little boost. The cosmic.
We are undefeatable! I like the cold.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! The cosmos heals you.
It's now or never! Stop them! I like the
Healing
that vehicle!
Stronger together. Cosmic might returns. This time I need healing.
Don't give them another inch! Or else. Deep freeze. Better stop that vehicle!
Victory! Not yet. On.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost. Where there is evil in this universe, I will be there to balance it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yikes. I probably should have worn a tie to a fancy shindig like this.
We would have made a glorious garment for you, had you not shunned us.
Sure, I'd be dapper if you were still my costume, V, but also a total psycho.
True fashion.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So if the timelines are all entangled, how many MJs are there? This could get complicated.
I have found more lost souls. Cosmic might returns.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Healing out.
Some pep in my step.
Quantum magic.
Feel better already.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. They've almost got it!
Tremble before fast!
I feel better already. I am no golden god. I am simply a man who wishes to use his power for good.
January 2012. Poker legend Phil Ivey and Advantage player Kelly Sun exploited a trivial flaw in how casino cards were printed. A flaw so small, the casinos didn't even suspect a thing. They actually helped Ivey and Sun win money.
Well, it's going to have impact for your community because we've already heard that the head of Medicare and Medicaid say they're going to have a new policy that applies to Minnesota. You heard the Treasury Secretary say they're investigating. But there's another thread here because House Republicans and the Treasury Secretary just now talked about a link to terrorism, a possible link. He said they're just now beginning to look into it. How confident are you that that's a false claim?
Oh my goodness, she is. Look at her face. Yo, she is confronting all of this. My goodness, I'm sure 1000% Ilhan regrets all of this. So yeah, this liberal host on Face the Nation is forced to interview Ilhan Omar, and she is losing it inside because she's realizing that Trump is actually right about Ilhan Omar. And you'll know exactly what I mean because now all of a sudden the victim in here is not so much the taxpayers or the kids from the autism fraud or the taxpayers or the billions of dollars gone. It's not the victim there. The victim is her or the Somalians who were caught in this whole mess. So let's actually dig deep. Before I play these
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
Well, it's going to have impact for your community because we've already heard.
Where there is
taxpayers
evil
or the
in this
billions of dollars
universe,
gone. It's not the
I will
victim
be
there.
to
The victim is her or the Somalians who were caught in this whole mess. So let's actually dig deep. Before I play these clips from what happened, it all started with Scott Bessent, Trump's Treasury Secretary. I hope I said that correctly. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent went off on. He went off. He went off. He did exactly what anybody, again, with the cojones, talk about something like this as far as money goes, as far as fraud goes. And watch what he says here because this will make her panic. Because this, she comes next after this. He goes, and then Ilhan sits right after him. Watch this.
The president told you, though, this week to look into Somalis who, quote, ripped off that state for billions of dollars. He said they contribute nothing. What exactly are you investigating?
To be clear, the initial fraud which was discovered by the IRS, for which I'm the acting commissioner, was discovered by IRS Criminal Investigations Unit. This was not an endogenous thing that the state of Minnesota decided we had to go in and clean up the mess for them, and this is part of the continued cleanup. And there are wire transfer organizations that are outside the regulated banking system, and that money has gone overseas, and we are tracking that both to the Middle East and to Somalia to see what the uses of that have been.
Okay, but you have no evidence of that money being used to fuel terrorism at this point, which is what some conservative writers are alleging.
That's why it's an investigation. We started it last week. We'll see where it goes. But I can tell you that it's terrible. Representative Omar tried to downplay it. Said, "Oh, it was it was very tough to know how this money should be used." You know, she was gaslighting the American people.
Well, we'll talk to her.
Yeah, but when you come to this country, you got to learn which side of the road to drive on. You got to learn to stop the stop sign, and you got to learn not to defraud the American people.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent dropping a bomb. That there is an ongoing investigation, and the fact that Ilhan Omar says it was so tough to figure out there was all this fraud going on, to him rings alarm bells. He also decided to say that this isn't an ongoing investigation and we will figure it out. All this money, all this wire transfers, this goes deeper than you can possibly imagine. And it seems that Trump has told him to take the lead in finding all of this. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got Ilhan Omar sitting down, and she's about to be pressed on all of this. And watch her reaction, because she didn't expect Marshall, CBS, to literally know the facts behind these questions that she's asking, unlike every other liberal reporter. Take a listen.
And we're joined now by Minnesota Democratic Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Welcome to the program. We have a lot to get to with you, but I want to pick up on where the Treasury Secretary just left off. He alleged that people who were tied to you or your campaign were involved in this broad, brazen scheme to rip off the Minnesota state welfare system. Do you want to respond to that? Do you know what he is referring to?
I really don't, and I don't think the Secretary himself understands what he's referring to. We obviously had people who were able to donate to our campaign that were involved. We sent that money back a couple years ago. And actually, I was one of the first members of Congress to send a letter to the Secretary of Ed asking them to look into what I thought was a reprehensible fraud that was occurring within the program.
So this was, just for our audience, the Biden-era Justice Department called it the largest COVID fraud scheme in the country. And this was pocketing COVID-era welfare funds, more than $1 billion in taxpayer money that was spent. It was pretty shocking. On the 87...
Look at that. CBS, even she is reading this information, and she even herself is like, whoa, you telling me you didn't know about this? You telling, she is repeating that. The biggest fraud in COVID, during COVID. Now, there was a lot of fraud happening at that time, and she is like reading it over, and like she can't even believe it.
People charged, all but 8 are of Somali descent, and that has added to the spotlight being put specifically on your community. Why do you think this fraud was allowed to get so widespread?
I want to say, you know, this also has an impact on Somalis.
Oh no!
An impact on
By the eye of Agamotto!
Because we are also protectors in Minnesota. We also could have benefited from the programs and the money that was stolen. So it's been really frustrating for people to not acknowledge the fact that we're also as Minnesotans, as taxpayers, really upset and angry about the fraud that has happened.
So do you think, though, that there was a failure by the Democratic state government to police itself in such brazen, fraudulent activity?
Oh, she's cooking. So she flips it back on her because, again, she is trying to be the victim here. And the craziest part about it, she says, oh, we're mad about it, and we could have benefited from it. We could have been the ones scamming this, but we didn't, though. What? But here's Margaret again. She's fishing because she knows that that's not a real answer. That's just you victimizing yourself and saying that you didn't reap the benefits of it. You probably, but what does that even mean? So, here we go.
To police itself, it's a brazen, fraudulent activity.
Look at that, brazen. This is crazy. Ilhan, how did you not know?
Yeah, and that is what I alluded to in my letter that I sent to the Secretary of see where things were going wrong. How can this amount of money disappear magically without there being awareness in themselves? And it is something that, we have to continue to investigate. We have to continue to ask.
Because, one of the initial defenses by the organization at the heart of the fraud, Feeding Our Future, was to claim the probe was due to racism. Do you think that this was all about negligence, or that it was a political fear of alienating the Somali people?
Yo, she's cooking right now. Look at the questions that she's asking. She is pushing back. She is pushing back on Ilhan. Oh.
Mind if we make a quick stop?
Do you think that this was all about negligence, or that it was a political fear of alienating the Somali community?
You have to remember that the woman who led the program is a Caucasian woman.
Only 60
And
seconds
that
left.
was her way of making sure that this would continue to happen by using whatever rhetoric that was available to her. We do know that when the money was stopped, they did sue. The AG, Attorney General Keith Ellison, defended the department in that lawsuit. There was a judge that said it should continue, that money should continue to go out. And so this wasn't something that people were not looking at. There was always those alarms, and we will continue to understand where things might have gone wrong as these investigations continue and as these fraudsters are prosecuted and sentenced.
But if it's going to have impact on the community, because we've already heard the head of Medicare and Medicaid say they're going to have a new policy that applies to Minnesota. The Treasury Secretary say they're investigating. But there's another thread here. Because House Republicans and the Treasury Secretary
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
a possible link. He said they just now beginning to
Oh my goodness. She is, look at her face. Yo, she is confronting all of this. My goodness, I'm sure 1,000% Ilhan regrets. She regrets coming on the show 1,000%.
I'm pretty confident at the moment because there are people who have been prosecuted and who have been sentenced. If there was a linkage in that the money that they had stolen going to terrorism, then that is a failure of the FBI and our court system in not figuring that out and basically charging them with these charges. And so I do know that